Hi, this is Mimi. So I was being told like nothing is wrong, right? Told you like my pee on my urine, I should say, it feels kind of almost acidic, like it's almost coming out like acid. Now these things, these nanobots, they're putting in our bodies. I think not everyone is going through this particular torment, but some of us are who they have physical access to. I'm one of those people, unfortunately. In my the people who are doing this to me is more than is about is a in my guess is more than 12 of them. It's more than a dozen at any given time, I believe. And which means somebody has very deep pockets, and just some one of them is saying, I'm just talking myself out of my stance. Now, someone sold my father's house. My father, they would have if they have access to paperwork to sell this house, they would have to have access to his bank accounts, all his paperwork, his ID. So they're gonna have ID. They're gonna have his ID. They're gonna have his death certificate. They're gonna have my stepmom's death certificate. They're gonna have a deed to the house, but they're not gonna have his bank card or his shares. Which the bank card is in my mom, my legal mom, which was his first wife's name, and here her name and his name. The shares were in his name and my name. The old house he sold was in my mom and my mom, not my stepmom, and his name, which is the same person on the bank account, the two of them. Life insurance is another one. I think it was in both of their names, including mine. I think I had my own life insurance. I'm not sure because he did get these things. Now they're gonna have access to all these things, but those they're not gonna have access to. Is it a possibility that these people they want me to believe this, that this is it? Now one of them is going to throw something, throw something, throw something. They love to be high-handed. See, they're rich bitches now. They're very wealthy bitches. Now one of them is saying someone should have got me like a fish, and maybe that's true. Being gutted like a fish, I don't know. I mean, hey, at this point, it's like when it comes to them, any foul, any horrible thing you could think of is where it's at. This is where it's at. To be gutted like a fish. It's like you notice a tiredness in me. For the past 2 days, I'm just fucking tired. But I'm noticing something going on with me that I'm afraid almost to go to the doctor for. But I don't have a choice but to go because something is off. And I don't want to go to the hospital in Stillwater, Oklahoma. That's where I live. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there because if I go there, I don't know how deep these pockets are, and I'm guessing they're very deep. You know what I mean? These people will make donations. Now, there's a group of people on the internet, belief system, that there's going to be some money called humanitarian money. And maybe so. It's called humanitarian money, where they will be given, from this quantum computer, they will be given unlimited funds, basically, to solve humanity's financial needs. And what is the financial needs? To buy stuff, to be able to have a smoother life. Because money itself has no value. It's the things we purchase, the security we feel, which is another point. I just got like into like just felt like just to deviate from the quantum financial system or the computer. The gang stalkers are doing this to me because they need to feel safe. They've stolen so much from me and they've done so much to me over the years to keep me away from people, keep me secluded basically. Because somebody they feel would have probably asked, well, let's go look for your stuff. and they're busy spending up and enjoying. So they're mad, right? But that being said, they want to feel safe. They want to feel secure. They want to feel like confident again, that they can spend out loud, rich live out loud. I think they're getting me to say almost like I have a kid. I don't have any children. I do not have any children. I'm a woman. If I carried a child for 9 months in my tummy, I would know. I don't have any children. They want me to it's almost like they're tricking and trapping me into saying that I have a child, it's a male or it's a female, and it's for a Guyanese man. Because he wants his children to have world power with the fucking stamps. He wants world power. He is seeking world power. I'd like to put this in his fucking nuts. I don't know these people. I can't stand these people. I wish all of them would just go down the fucking drain. These are the most ugly fucking people in the world. They really are. They think that they're nice. They're ugly fucking people. I just got a dose of chlorine. That was like my first one for the day. They'd eased up, but here we go. The man come around and he'll sit like this, like we're posing. In my mind, this is what he does. Like we're posing for dynasty. I think he has a gold tooth. I'm not sure. It's got to be, coming back now to the thing. They're taking away our security. They're taking away our fucking sense of feeling solid. Our sense of feeling contented, or sense of feeling like we're in charge of our own destiny. Like we can plan the next step ahead with confidence because we know we can afford it. These people took it all away from me. To keep me in this fucking shithole of an apartment where they have full control over it. So they can feel safe. They can feel secure. They took my fucking safety away. They left me in a fucking danger zone from them and others who they're paying to fuck with me. They want me dead and I'm not dying. My thing is, I think they're mad because they're trying to kill me, and they might have been trying to kill me for a while and I'm not dying. Maybe I'm just a strong fucking bitch. I could see how the males in this group of people would be livid with fucking anger. They would be livid with anger. One of them I think has a gold tooth. I'm not sure. I'm seeing like a gold tooth in my mind. In his mouth. Because I don't understand this. Maybe grills? I don't know. I don't understand what these people want. I don't know. They took away everything from me. My sense of having any type of safety. I'm not a threat to these people. But no, they cannot feel safe until I'm dead. Now what the fuck could they have possibly done to me? What did they do? What is it that is so bad that the only thing that will keep them safe is my death? Can somebody help me to find out what happened here? What the hell happened here? Am I being live streamed somewhere and people are actually trying to kill me because they want to experience what it is to kill someone, or to broadcast themselves to some part of your skin and take a death ride with you? Because I believe this is a thing with them. They believe when you reanimate from that, it's like your head is coming back, parts of your brain that wasn't active before. That's my theory anyway. Suddenly becomes active. And since we're only like at 10% or less, maybe it goes up a percentage, a half a percentage, 2%, and you have a whole smorgasbord of things happening with you. You're seeing everything in a different way. You could be able to solve a mathematical equation, and you probably sucked at math before. This is what they're doing. They don't want to die, but they're killing you basically. Like when some people are having sex, they strangle each other. That's what they're doing. They're killing you so they can broadcast themselves and come back with these things. But I don't think it's happening for them. I think it's some select people it's happening to. And they keep doing it to us over and over and over and over. And then they're going to ask me, why is God allowing it? Well, then why is He telling them to do it? I'm not going to blame Him. I blame them. They know fully well what they're doing and they still do it. And they're going to say, well, why is He allowing it? Well, we all got to take our knocks. I used to blame Him for a long time, and I think He orchestrated this so I could see this isn't me. It's your own human beings, your comrades who are doing this to you. Your comrades are doing this to you. He wants, because I used to blame Him all the time. And he had to let me know, this is not me, this is who these people are doing it. I'm not the one. I guess I have to trust in them more. But getting back to these people who sold my father's house. See here, my nose, it feels like it's going to collapse. Told you I sing. I have a very deep masculine voice. This collapses. It's hurting so bad. It's almost, I think they want it to melt, is what it is. That's one of the problems. I'm having a problem in my nether regions down there, and I think something is wrong. They don't stop. They think they'll get away with it. Well, that being said, with that, it's like they're going to sell all these. They sold the house. They have access to only certain things. They sell a house. It may be a third world country, but the same procedure goes. You have to have your paperwork and your ducks in a row, especially if it's not your property. You have to show where you were granted ownership of this deed or this plot of land and what was on it, or the house or whatever. Unfortunately for them, those stamps are not his. He can't leave it. He can't will it to anybody else. He can't will the shares to anybody else, and he cannot will my mother's money to anybody else. They fucked themselves in every fucking possible way. Those stamps were my grandma's stamps, not so they couldn't give away somebody else's property. But the man sold my father's house, but he's gonna say he has no way, he doesn't know anything, and he's throwing it back in my face. That not even a keepsake you can get. Not even a keepsake. He has no idea what happened to them. But he knows to sell a house. Yeah, that makes sense. So with that, what happened here is, I'm gonna say here, like, something is just off with this. So the thing that irritates me though is like, if those stamps are worth money, tell me I'm wrong here. I contacted these people. I reacquainted myself by accident. One of my cousin in Canada called me after so many years of being out of touch with her. In 2017, she found an email. She actually called me, and I was so happy. And I tried to get a hold of these people, my stepmother's family, and they didn't say. Then nobody returned the calls. Nobody said anything. So they knew, they had to have known that somebody was looking for them, because somebody answered. My cousin had a phone number that she was using to call one of my stepmother's sisters, and somebody did answer and said she's on vacation, or she went on vacation or something. So at some point, somebody would have said something to the individual that this woman here, Bibi Brace. My nickname back then was Roseanne. That Roseanne is looking for you, looking to get her father's papers. I mean, obviously they had to know what I needed to know. What happened, find out some stuff. Where is all the paperwork? I'm the legal heir. What happened here? Nobody got a hold of me. So it's been a few years. Even if those stamps are worth a few $1 million, which I know they are. These people would actually pay people to kill me instead of just finding a way to come to a compromise. Well, look, you were gone this long. We had no idea. I'm not an ogre. Of course I understand. And they saw them, they sold them. This is what happened. Let's come to some kind of compromise here. Was that too difficult? They would rather pay it to strangers to kill me and fuck with me. And humiliate me and torment me. like they're stoning the whole of Babylon. This is how it makes me feel. Because what they're trying to portray also is like me being almost in a crack house. I've never smoked crack. I have no intention of smoking crack, and I don't want crack. I see what crack can do to people. I've got all these problems. To go use drugs on top of this would be like, well, almost a sin to me. It's like me sinning against me now. That's like a complete lack of respect for me. To put me through that. I don't think so. Anyway, any thoughts that can help, I just needed to get it out there. Like something is off with me. And my energy was very, very low yesterday. And my neighbor as well. He fell down in his house yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but once a month or so, something happens. Where I used to live in California, I don't know if it's happening to you, but on the roof is a thick white substance. A thick white substance all over the roof. And not just the part where I live, but the whole roof. Now I think I've been targeted for a while now. And I don't see the white substance here, but I was seeing it across when I lived 2 blocks away from here. I don't know what this means. If this is something that keeps people down, I don't know what it is. Or is it some kind of drug? Well, then everybody in that building was affected. And they're still not stopping. Because I lived there, other tenants lived there too. Everybody in that building would have been negatively affected. That's all I'm saying. They need to wise up and wake up. Consequences for their actions.